Everyone wants success, but most people only want it when it's convenient. They want the rewards, the recognition, the lifestyle, but they're not willing to live the discipline that builds it. The truth is this: the people you admire, the top 1%, didn't get there by accident. They earned it in silence while no one was watching. They trained when no one told them to. They practiced without praise. They built discipline in the dark so they could shine when the lights came on. That's the 1% mindset. It's not about talent. It's not about luck. It's about doing the hard things repeatedly until they become part of who you are. It's about choosing growth over comfort, purpose over pleasure, discipline over distractions. While the world sleeps in, they're up before sunrise. While others are binging entertainment, they're feeding their minds with knowledge, sharpening their edge. Not because they feel like it, but because they've made a decision. They refuse to be average. You have to understand, there is no applause in the beginning. No one is clapping for your early mornings, your sacrifices, your grind. But that's the test. Can you show up without validation? Can you do the work without recognition? Because if you can, you're already ahead of 99% of the population. The 1% mindset is built in those invisible hours. When you're tired, when you're doubting yourself, when you're not sure it's even working, but you keep going anyway. That's where your future is created. Most people want to feel good before they act, but the 1% act their way into feeling good. They know motivation is fleeting, but commitment is a choice. So they commit every single day, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. That's how you separate yourself. That's how you become the person no one can ignore. The 1% mindset is about setting a standard and never lowering it. It's about keeping the promises you make to yourself, even when no one else would hold you accountable. Because you're not doing this for the crowd. You're doing it for your future. You're not chasing approval. You're chasing excellence. And excellence isn't an act. It's a habit. So how do you build it? You start by showing up, even when it's inconvenient, even when you're tired, even when your results haven't caught up yet. You build routines that serve you. You say no to things that drain your focus. You invest in your body, your mind, and your spirit daily. You learn to delay gratification, to play the long game, to trust the process. Because when the vision is clear, the work becomes non-negotiable. Understand this: winners and losers have the same goals, but only winners build systems around those goals. Only winners fall in love with the grind. Only winners keep going when the excitement fades. That's what separates them. That's what builds the unstoppable. You've got potential, but potential means nothing if you don't develop it. Your habits will decide your future, not your intentions. So ask yourself, are you doing what needs to be done? Or are you doing what feels comfortable? Are you consistent when it's boring? Or do you wait for inspiration to strike? Because inspiration is unreliable. But identity, that's powerful. When you become the type of person who follows through, everything changes. Say this to yourself: I don't rise to the level of hype. I rise to the level of discipline. I don't need motivation. I need standards. I am not waiting for success. I am becoming it. That's how top performers think. That's how the greats are built. They're not louder. They're not luckier. They're just locked in. While others are scrolling, they're studying. While others are partying, they're planning. While others quit, they push through. And here's the real truth: you don't need more time. You need more focus. You don't need perfect conditions. You need courage to start messy, afraid, uncertain, and build as you go. Success doesn't reward the talented. It rewards the relentless. So be relentless. Be consistent. Be the one who can't be ignored. The world isn't waiting for average. It's waiting for someone with the discipline to rise above it. That someone could be you. So wake up. Lock in. Own your day before it owns you. Not just once, every day until your life reflects the work you put in when no one was watching. Because in the shadows of effort, legends are born.